Welcome in. In. I am that I am. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I am that I am. Patrick is here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Come on in. Christina is here. Beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. My mic was on silent, but my prayer is that you could still hear the music. But welcome to this now moment. Christina is in the house. Let's see. Pippin is here. Glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Lenoris is here as well. It's a good God evening. Welcome, Lenoris. Gloria is here. Yes, welcome, Gloria. Coming in from Canada. Oh, Canada. All right, let's see. Carrie is here as well. Grateful for your being here. Yes, yes, yes. And let's see. Valezra is in the house. Happy that you're here with me. Welcome, everyone. You know, Patri was the first one in. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for being here. Aloha, aloha. I'm looking forward to coming to Hawaii. All right, in right time. It's a good God evening, Lorenzo. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. As you know, some of you who haven't been here before, Lorenzo created the I am that I am chant for me. And I'm always in gratitude. That's the thing about me. You know, I always honor people. And when I always like to let people know the gifts that other people have. And he's a great musician. And he has so many gifts and talents that for him to take the time to create that chant for me, I am grateful. Let's see who is here. Tania is here. It's a good God evening. Welcome, 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 everyone. So we're going to pause. Let's pause and turn within. We take a pause and we turn inward. Let's take a holy breath in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Acknowledging sacred breath, how the breath that we're breathing right now is sacred, and it is a gift. The fact that we woke up today, that we have made it to this now moment, the gift. And so how grateful I am for each one of you, each individual within the sound of my voice. Grateful for your dynamic yes on these magnificent Monday meditations. Grateful for your willingness to pause and acknowledge the magnificence of God, God Almighty, God All Good, higher power. This Holy Spirit is active, alive, and well here and now, and active, alive, and well as you, each one of you, here to reveal the divine. And so tonight we come together in the consciousness of justice, yet justice by law, spiritual law, that there is a cosmic law that is working always, and how we show up makes the difference. Our words, our actions, and our deeds are of goodness and upliftment, and the law returns the good. This is what I claim in this now moment. And I release this prayer with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness. And I let it be. And so it is. Ashe. It is done. It is done. It is done. So welcome, everyone. I'm so grateful to be here. So grateful for this moment that we get to be together. Yes. Tara is here. Welcome, Tara. Nice to see you. Sending you and your son big hugs. He's probably about 6 feet tall, 6'3" by now. Let's see. Yes, and so it is. Cheryl is here. It's a good God evening. Welcome. So everyone, welcome in. So this is my first time doing a justice meditation, and it came to me. Love accepted. Thank you, Tara. And it came to me as I was leaving my work tonight. So on Mondays, I spend about 2 hours with some amazing young people with Spirit Awakening. I'm a part of the team. I am spiritual counselor there at Spirit Awakening, and they are getting to know me. And I had 2 beautiful sessions today. And I look at life, and I look at what has happened to some of our children in the world, and what adults have done to our children, and what, and all of a sudden, justice came up in me. And I've been running behind schedule today. I didn't get to do a lot of the things that I do, but I did get to visit one of our elders and spend time with her. And the day just kind of took on its own thing, right? So I didn't get to send my message out that I was going to be on and all those other things. And I got a couple of quotes. I normally have about 5 or 6 quotes, but it was all worth it all, because to sit with an elder and spend time with her, and then to be with some young people, and now to be with you, it's all worth it, because guess what? It's all God. So I didn't get a couple of things done for us tonight, and it's okay, because justice is coming up. And I wanted to see, how am I going to approach it? So, Your Needs Met, this book, I have my mother's book that's a little bit tattered. This book speaks to injustice, but it also speaks to the law is always fair. So that's going to be our reading tonight. The law is always fair, F-A-I-R. So we're going to tap into that, because we are always working laws. We're always working laws. I apologize. We're always working laws, and we don't even realize it, but the law is the law. It doesn't change for us. The law is unchangeable. The law of life, the laws of the universe. There's many laws to the universe. I mean, if I were to pick this up and drop it and let it go, it's going to drop. There's the law of gravity. There's law of compensation. There's many different types of laws, and we're working laws all the time. So we must be aware of what are we knowing? What are our knowings? What are we believing? Are we believing the lies of the world? Are we sitting in truth, the truth of our own being, the truth that we are one with the Creator, the truth that no matter what happens in the human experience, we can rise above, that we can heal, the truth that we are worthy of a life fulfilled, the truth that no matter what happens in our life, we are always capable of, and we have the capacity to heal, to change, to transform. Like, what are we sitting in? And to know that no matter what happens in the human experience, that spiritual law is the justice. So maybe we may think human law isn't working or operating, but there's spiritual law. What I do affects in many different ways. And as I give, I shall receive, right? So let's tap into our readings. Let's see. Grateful that you are here, Elishava. Grateful to have you. All right. Justice is exactly wonderful. Well, I'm going to read some things to you. Let's see what comes up. But before that, I have a couple of banners here. Well, let's see. The first banner is Psalms chapter 106, verse 3, and it reads, "Blessed are they who maintain justice." Oh, where'd you go? Let's try it again. "Blessed are they who maintain justice, who constantly do what is right." So the key is, do you do what is right? Do you do what is right is the question. And what I mean by that is, do you do what is right whether people are watching or not? Do we do the next right thing over and over and over again? Because again, we are working laws. So what we give, we receive. And so what are we giving? What are we receiving? What are we focused on? What are we focused on? Healing and wholeness, or are we focused on pain and suffering? Where's our focus? We're constantly working laws. And then here's another reading, another quote. "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Martin Luther King. Are we living a right and just life? Are we merciful? Are we forgiving? How are we being? Because our beingness is what determines what our life looks like. And so, hey, there's something new going on here. I guess these leave. Okay, this has a certain amount of seconds, and then it pops off the screen. That's a new thing. All right. So injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. That's Martin Luther King, right? So those are the two quotes we're going to go by tonight. We're calling in justice. So are you going through anything where you feel there needs to be justice, right? What is going on in the world? We can pray for the justice to happen in the world. Oh, wait, maybe we don't want to go out to the world. Let's say United States of America, that justice is happening here, or that justice is happening in our neighborhoods with our young people, or justice is happening in our schools with our young people, or justice is happening in our workplace. We're calling it forth. So remember, we are working laws all the time, and the people who may not be in a justice consciousness, they're working laws too. So what they do comes back to them. You may not see it, but it is happening. All right. So I want to tap into the reading, and then we're going to go into our meditation. I see that John Caesar is here. Good to see you, John, as well. So there's a little thing going on here. Trying to get my hands on it, and I'm not seeing let's see what's happening. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's take a moment to listen to this reading. I see Karimu is in the house. Welcome, Karimu. And I see Carmen is here. Good to see you, Carmen. Yay, grateful to have you here. Also, I have an announcement I have to remind myself to tell you, but let's read and let's go into the message for tonight. So the message is, it says injustice, but if you all know me, you know I change it to justice, okay? There is a quote. It's Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. And it reads, "Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty, just and true as thy ways, thou King of saints." That is the quote that is written here. And now I'm going to read you the reading for tonight. "The law is always fair, giving to each man, woman, they, them, the harvest of his or her planting. The law is always fair, giving each individual the harvest of their planting. As we have believed, it is done unto us. The thought seed that we have planted is sure to reproduce the fruit concealed in its invisible depths. That which we can believe in, except for the self, and confidently expect is sure to come into our experience. For every cause, there is an effect. If we do not like the effects which we are experiencing, we have only to change the mental causation which we have established. How better could life let me repeat that. How better could life have provided that there be justice for each individual? Turning to the wisdom within, I accept inner guidance, implanting the seed thoughts that I would like to see reproduced into my experience. Forgetting the loaves and the fishes, I turn eagerly to the abundance within, knowing that my every need is met there. The abundance within, our every need is met there. I establish a new awareness of wealth. As I accept it for myself, it becomes translated into all that I need in the outer expression and more. My cup runneth over. Whatever blesses another blesses me. For whatever is possible for them through the law is possible also for me. No one can hurt me unless I let them hurt me. Conditions have no power over me. I'm going to go back to this one. No one can hurt me unless I let him hurt me, or unless I let them hurt me. I changed the words. I want you to consider, sometimes a teen will come to me and say, so-and-so made me angry. And it's like, no, they didn't make you angry. We allow ourselves to be angry, or we feel anger, but no one can make us anything. Like, we are that powerful, right? So what they're speaking into here, when they say no one can hurt me unless I let him or her or they or them hurt me, is speaking to the feeling tone behind the circumstance. And so, yes, we may feel hurt initially, and we can transcend that. We can heal through that. We can forgive, we can overcome, we can rise above, we can lift our consciousness and know the truth of who we are, that we are emanations of God, that we are more than capable and able to transcend everyday circumstances, because we're spiritual first, human second. Conditions have no power over me. The kingdom of true dominion is within. And there I make my world according to the pattern I select, the pattern you select. The law is fair and just, and for this I am most grateful. And so it is. So I know a family who's having some challenges right now, and everything looks hard and bleak. Yet I know that spiritual law, everything will come back to them 1,000-fold in order, with love and peace and harmonizing good, that this is just a moment and this too shall pass is real. All right. On that, let's take a moment. Justice for our healthcare system. Claim it, call it forth. Yes, it can be reinstated in right time. Hold the truth rather than sitting in the fear. We must know the truth. If something can be changed, it can be changed again, right? So let's stand in that truth. Justice. Let justice prevail. That is a mantra as well. I let justice prevail. I let justice prevail. I let justice prevail. Are we ready? Let's tap into our meditation. Let's allow ourselves to be still. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and relax your entire body. And now allow ourselves now to tap into our chakras, first beginning with the root chakra, right at the base of the spine in the center of the body. Just relax that area, knowing that you are safe and protected in this very moment, that you are secure. Bringing your attention to your navel, right behind the navel. This is the area, the sacral chakra, allowing yourself to tap into this creativity as you are creating peace in this now moment. You're creating the feeling tone of peace and calm. Bringing your attention to the solar plexus, midsection, in the center of your midsection. Just knowing that this is where self-love and self-esteem resides. You are feeling a peace that passes human understanding. Bringing your attention to the center of your chest. This is where love resides. To sit and feel the love in your heart. You are open-hearted. Feel into that love. Smile on your face. Feel the love. This is where forgiveness and compassion, mercy, understanding, kindness, it all resides in the heart. Bring your attention now to your throat, right where your throat is. Feel a warmth. There is clear communication. When you speak, your words are inspiring and uplifting. Just feel that warmth in the center of the throat. And now bring your attention into the center of your head. Notice your forehead in between the eyes. Now bring your attention, pull that attention back into the center of the head where the pineal gland is. This is where there is imagination and intuition. Imagine peace. Imagine peace. And see with your inner eye. This is where we see with the inner eye, see peace in your consonants, in your very beingness. And now bring the attention to the top of your head, crown chakra. Feel the warmth at the top of your head, lotus flower, beaming out light at the top of your head. Feel the warmth. You are one with the universe. You are one with the cosmos. You have never been alone. You will never be alone as you tap into this higher consciousness of oneness. One. Feel this feeling tone cultivating in your awareness. Now your entire body is lit with the presence of God. Feel into that. In this knowing of your oneness with God, let's lean into this now moment. Peace be still. Claim in your awareness, justice shall prevail. Justice shall prevail. Justice shall prevail. Justice shall prevail. Right justice is happening right now. Right justice is happening right now. Right justice is happening right now. The great law of the universe carries me and sustains me. The great law of the universe carries me and sustains me. Great law of the universe carries me and sustains me. What is right and just is unfolding. What is right and just is unfolding. What is right and just is unfolding. And take another moment just to feel the holy breath, the natural breath, inhalation and exhalation. Acknowledge the oxygen supplied. We don't seek it, we don't look for it. The oxygen is supplied, it is here and now. The living breath, breathing, inhalation, exhalation. Just let's take a moment, a little bit more to just be. Goodness and justice is happening right now. Goodness and justice is happening right now. Goodness and justice is happening right now. Justice shall prevail. Justice shall prevail. Justice shall prevail. Let's take a holy breath together. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We take this moment of gratitude, so grateful for this opportunity to sit, to remember. Grateful for the knowing that there are laws to this thing called life. There's laws to the universe, and that these sacred laws that we live by, to know that there is so much good that wants to be revealed in and as us. Goodness. And as my mother always said, goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. We claim absolute justice, that justice is revealed wherever it needs to be revealed, that it happens with grace and dignity and love, that it shows us the truth of who we are. We are divine. We are divine creations created to reveal the goodness of God. And so justice prevails. This is what we claim in this now moment. And I release this word onto law with gratitude and thankfulness. And I let it be. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Amen. Ashe. Justice prevails. As you bring your attention back to this space, bring with you some justice. Loving, caring justice. Okay. All right. Let's see what came through. Any insights from this meditation? And as I am waiting, I want to tap back into what I read to you earlier. The law is always fair. That's something we have to know within ourselves. And again, we're talking about spiritual law. We're not talking about human law and manipulation of law. Spiritual law cannot be manipulated. it is returned unto the giver. So whatever that is, it is returned unto the giver. And so any insights on that, anything that came through? And then there's one part in the reading I want to repeat where it says, the thought seed that we have planted is sure to reproduce the fruit concealed in its invisible depths. The thought seed. So we're planting seeds and we water those seeds with our emotions and what surrounds it. So what kind of seeds are we planting? All right, let's see what's coming up here. Any thoughts, any insights on this justice meditation? Knowing that justice prevails. We must know that to our bones. And Doris Day has a quote. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Notice faithful has a capital F, and so does, hold on one second. Faithful has a capital F, and truth is a capital T. This is the truth, the core of who we are, the truth of our own being. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. And what does it say? And the truth shall set us free. Beautiful. All right. Any insights? You all are quiet tonight. What's going on out there? Justice. Justice shall prevail, no matter what it may look like on the outside. You know, we look at people who do things that are out of integrity. And we all, you know, there are times when it's like, oh, I don't know why they get away with this. Time and law, spiritual law takes care of it. We don't have to be the ones, okay? Sometimes it may not look the way we want it to be, but it is happening. Let's see. Elishava, I had a momentary vision of Martin Luther King today. Wow, that's beautiful. Yes, thank you for sharing. We're in alignment. Yes, I've been working on the collective consciousness that carries forth spiritual law and brings forth the prevailing justice with strength, power, grace, and ease. This is what I know is truth. Absolutely, Carmen. Yes, yes, yes. And we tapped into that. We tapped into grace. We tapped into knowing truth, that the truth is the law. Justice prevails. Yet we cannot get trapped into thoughts of worry and doom and fear. They can't be contained together, can't be in the same container. So we have to know that justice prevails. Prevailing justice is happening. Now imagine if we all stood in that knowing, what would show up, right? So thank you for sharing that, Carmen. Let's see, Susan. So peaceful. Yay. Beautiful. Thank you, Susan. Good to see you. Claudia. Hello, hello. Alignment. Feeling in alignment. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's see, Cheryl. Feeling assured. Trusting and knowing that justice is for each and every one of us, even when it doesn't feel like it. Trust and know who and whose we are. Absolutely, that part, who and whose we are in the presence of the Most High. Let's see. Lorenzo. Oh, hey. Thank you for this important reminder that our work is to hold ourselves accountable to our truth, not what others think or believe or act on. Yes, 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 Lorenzo. Full agreement. Yes, yes. Let's see. Claudie. No worries. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. We really have to know this. We have to know it, not just believe it, but we have to know it. No matter what the circumstances are looking like on the outside, justice will prevail. All right, let's see. I had your thought about the Ukraine today. Okay. All right. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. Justice prevails in all areas of my life, especially my job. Spirit will give back all that the locusts have eaten. I have experienced this. Yes, 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 yes. And if it can happen for one person, we used to say this, your good is my good. So if any one of you have had justice prevail in your life, then any one of us can have justice prevail in our life. Justice shall prevail. Your good is my good, right? So anyone else's example, this is why there's no room for jealousy. That's why there's no room for begrudging anyone, because your good is my good. Justice prevailing in your life reminds me that justice can prevail in my life. Or if you see justice prevailing in someone's experience, know the truth that it shall prevail in your experience. And it goes citywide, countrywide, everywhere, worldwide. Let's know this truth. Justice prevails. Let's see. When wanting justice for myself, I'm reminded that others will get their justice in their own time. Speak that truth. Being happy in my life right now is my justice. Yes, yes, yes. All of it. Every single one of you. Yes. Justice. And let's get rid of will. Justice prevails. How about that? You know what I'm going to do with that one? Let's do this. Let's do this. Justice prevails. Let's just have that be our statement, right? I'm going to make that. That was an insight I just received. We're going to get rid of will prevail, and we're going into justice. Let's let be our, let that scroll tonight. Justice prevails. Period. Period. Justice prevails. That's it. Claim it. Call it forth. Know it. Feel it. Let's go into our process. Are you ready? Let's do that. All right, everyone, let's sit in this vibration of justice, that justice prevails. We have that on the screen. Let's allow ourselves to just relax into this moment. Just let go, allow the body to relax. Imagine being held in the hand of God, held in the hand of the universe, and understanding God is within us. So we're fully enveloped in the presence of God as we are here to reveal the good of God from within. So we are absolutely enfolded, surrounded, held in the hand of the Creator, in the hand of the universe, in the hand of Most High, fully supported. And now we ask these questions. We're going to ask the first question: what is the nature of justice? What is the nature of justice? What does it feel like as my life? What is the nature of justice? What does it feel like as my life? What is the nature of justice? What does it feel like as my life? Ask yourself that question. What would it feel like? Justice prevailing in your life, the greater good being revealed in and as your life. Justice prevails. There's a greater good. No one has power over you. The laws of the universe are working in and as your life. Your mind is filled with optimism, love, compassion, understanding, peace, harmonizing good. Justice prevails. Let's breathe into that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Again. Again, on 8, inhale through the nose. Exhale on 8. Yes, yes, yes. Feel into that. Justice, justice, justice. What is the nature of justice? What is the nature of justice? What does it look like in my life? What is the nature of justice? What does it look like in my life? What is the nature of justice? What does it look like in my life? Justice prevailing in your life. What does it look like? What does your life look like? Things are showing up. Right actions, right deeds are happening in your life. What is righteous is showing up in your life. The greater good is being revealed. What does it look like? See with your inner eye. See with your inner eye. Where's the inner eye? Center of the head. in between the eyebrows, center of the head. Yes, see it. Smile. Justice is prevailing in and as your life right now. What would it look like? Yes. Ask yourself the question and now breathe into it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Justice prevailing. Yes, yes, yes. Now, how would you speak about this justice? What kind of words would you speak? Let's ask the question. What is the nature of justice? We're talking spiritual law here. What is the nature of justice? What do I speak about? What is the nature of justice? What do I speak about? What is the nature of justice? What do I speak about? What is the sound of your voice? Inhale and exhale. Feel that living breath. What are your words like? What are you speaking about? Are your words uplifting? Are your words expanding into more good? Are you speaking words that are expansive? Are you speaking words that are optimistic? Are you speaking words? You're working laws right now. Justice prevails in your life. Speak about justice even before you see it. Speak about justice prevailing. These are the words that you speak. Let's breathe into that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now inhale again through the nose. That holy breath. Exhale. Justice prevailing everywhere. What is right and what is righteous. See it, feel it, speak it. Feel it, see it, speak it. Feel it, see it, speak it. Justice prevails. And so we just take a moment of gratitude. Just grateful. Sit in the gratitude right now. Just be grateful. In this vibration of gratitude, justice prevails. We claim it. We claim it now. Justice prevails, knowing that there's a greater good that wants to be revealed, that we are standing in laws right now, and there is a law, the law of good, the law of right compensation. The law is active and happening right now. Spiritual law, justice prevails. And so we let go in this moment with ultimate gratitude, knowing that there is so much beauty, so much love, so much peace, so much law, so much love that is unfolding in and as our own life, that there is a greater good waiting. The answers are given. Right actions and right choices are being made. We claim it right now. And so we let go. We surrender into this moment with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness. We allow justice to prevail. No matter what happens, the greatest good must unfold. We know this as truth. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. And I release this word unto law, knowing the words I have spoken are active, they're alive, they're real, they're happening. From the invisible to the visible, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Ashe. Aho, hallelujah. Opening your eyes to see greater possibilities. Yes, yes, yes. Woo, let's see what came through on this. All right. God is always successful and victorious. That's Elishava. Let's see. All right. This was Carrie. I read that one. Cheryl, feeling whole and complete, justice surrounding me in all areas of my life, feeling harmoniously grateful, thankful, and appreciative. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Justice prevails. Yes. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to give it another moment before we close out. And I did start 2 minutes behind schedule. So thank you for your patience, everyone. Gloria, let's see, Gloria, justice is my great equalizer. Ooh, we'll take that. Yes, thank you, Gloria. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. All right, anyone else? It takes about 9 seconds before I see your message to me. In the meanwhile, justice prevails, keeps coming by. Justice prevails, everyone. Justice prevails. We're claiming that. This is our mantra. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. Let's see. Claudia, one-time meditation, joy, on-time meditation, joy and gratitude. Claudie, thank you for being with us. Yes, 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 yes. I want to correct how I said your name. Carmen, justice prevails as my life. Justice prevails as my life. Yes, yes, yes. Lenoris, you're welcome. Thank you for being with me. I claim it, and this is the validation to my next move. Yes, yes, yes. Celebrate it. Wonderful, Susan. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to read one more message. Alicia Va. I just had the thought that it had already happened in the quantum field and the miracle zone. Yes, yes. That's why we switched to justice prevails. Absolutely. Cheryl, you're welcome. Justice prevails. Let's hold that. Let's hold that in our consciousness. Spread the word. Justice prevails. Must be our truth, must be our knowing. Spiritual law. Spiritual law. Justice prevails. Yes, yes, yes. On that note, thank you everyone for being with me tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a lovely night. And thank you for your continual yes. Monday, marvelous Monday meditations. We keep on going. We're still rolling. Thank you, Facebookers. Thank you, YouTubers. Make sure that you join me on YouTube, that you become a part, you subscribe. Great mantra, especially, okay, girls, speaking that word. Justice prevails. Justice prevails. Thank you, everyone. Peace and love. Come and get your hug. Let's stay for a moment. Yes. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Peace and love to you. Grateful you were with us, Gloria. Karimu, always good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. See you soon. Blessings.